Okay, I've had a couple of requests come in from clients for like, how do I do this? How do I look after that? How do I get through a few months? I think a few of us are going to come out of this like cave people, and obviously we want to try and do some self-care and some maintenance, please. So today's tutorial is all about safeguarding these eyebrows. I spend a lot of my hard work time fixing eyebrows, getting your eyebrows into a perfect shape. I do not want you to be messing them up, and so we go through months of getting them right again. So how-to tricks on doing your eyebrows. Please do not purchase any wax. That is definitely a must not. I don't know if I'll put you on my returning customer list if you come back with half an eyebrow missing. A how-to video just to give you some ideas and tips and tricks in how to try and pluck some of your eyebrows yourself at home, so they don't have to go completely wild and we don't have to go all natural. So if you can try and find yourself a decent pair of tweezers, preferably ones with slants rather than points, because you're less likely to pinch or dig your skin. Obviously I'm a glasses wearer, so you can go over glasses, but I'm actually quite good at short-sighted anyway, so I should be quite good up close. But to do your own eyebrows, tweezering is all you need to be doing. I want you to make sure you're staying away from the actual shape that I make in the eyebrows. So where I'm trying to put the definition in, or add in the arch, or to tailor the end of it, or the start of the eyebrows, I want you just to take away those little straggly ones that you see coming through. Don't actually go tweezer happy and start over plucking thinking, oh yeah, I can do this and I can do that. Take away what's coming through now and keep that up, rather than thinking, okay, I'm going to leave it 4 weeks like I would with my appointment and then try and do my brows. Try and take them out a little bit more frequently. I know that's going to be harder when we want to get back into routine, but we will be able to get them back into routine again later on. If you can think about holding a pencil or a little brush or something, if you've got any old mascara wands, give one a clean through and keep it, because that's actually a really good tool to have in your kit bag for any lash combing, but also for the brows, because you can brush them up and then brush them over into position so you can see which ones are kind of really in the way or wiry. Any long ones that are sort of curling and that, you can trim them, so you'd have to brush those up and then trim across where there's any little rogue hairs there. Or you literally just brush them through. If you hold one of these brushes next to your nostril line, nice straight line, and you can draw a pencil, or you can just remember it, you can draw a line to know that I'm not going to take any eyebrow hairs this side of that line, only any eyebrow hairs that come into that space there. And then again, you can take it to the center, to where the highest point of your brow is. So you know you're not going to take anything up and under that. That's going to be the central line. And then the most important one is the ends. So you're going to take that to the corner of your eye, wherever that's going to stop. I'm not going to take anything else from that side. The ends is the bit where people get a little bit stuck for doing, simply because you can't see that straight on. You have to turn sideways in a mirror to get that, and it's very easy to over pluck the ends. You might find a few little stray hairs coming up the top here. You can take those ones out with tweezers, but don't go too happy, and don't take too many from the top above here, because this is where the eyebrow hairs naturally all start forming down. All the little soft blonde ones all start forming downwards, because that's the natural curve and shape of the eyebrow. So you don't want to take too many of those away, because when they grow back, they all start flicking up in different directions, and you get a really sort of wiry sort of look of an eyebrow hair. So holding your skin, we need to make sure you're using 2 fingers and stretch the skin. If you don't stretch the skin, obviously we're yanking the delicate skin of the eyebrow as well, but it's going to be more painful if you do it like that. And also, when we're taking a hair, you don't want to be grabbing it and just plucking it, or just pulling it forwards. Waxing would take directly against the hair of it, but we don't want to do that with tweezers either, because you're more likely to hurt yourself or distort the hair follicle. if you don't rip it in the right direction, the base of the hair follicle basically gets a bit twisted and twisted out, and what you do is you end up damaging the base of the hair follicle, and you end up with hairs growing back in a bit of a funny direction and not a smooth hair growth. So when you are taking them, you want to take it in the direction that it's coming out. So follow the line with it and take it out. So you can pluck all the way whatever comes out underneath there, obviously under there, and then make sure you follow your lines and make sure you copy like that. Clean your skin before and after, and then try not to touch your eyebrows for a little while afterwards as well, just to stop any infection going there. But just take out, like I said, what is actually coming out, rather than trying to think too much about the shape. The natural shape is there already. It'll be very easy to get all that definition back. It'll be better to get that definition back later than it will be to try and fix eyebrows that have been overplucked. So definitely don't go tweezer happy. Maybe just once a week, make that the time that you look in the mirror and think, okay, I can take out any struggle ones. Don't do it every day. And like I say, if you try and do it at the end of the month, you're going to probably end up taking too much out. So really just keep away from doing the definition shapes, and just take out and do the maintenance of the tidying. And I will be one happy therapist when you come back to me for your eyebrow shaping. I hope that helps. If you want any other video tips and tricks on how-tos, then let me know and I will send some more.